Hello, welcome to the video. So I will be discussing again about Unit 3 Lesson 1, or all about electric potential energy in a uniform electric field. No? So I will be going quickly with the slides here because I already discussed some parts of the lesson or the slides here sa akong previous na video, although maybe halfway sa ato ang video is naputol siya, nawala ang mic. Wako ka-realize na napislit na ko ang mute. Okay? So, I will just go through quickly sa katong mga concepts na naadili sa slide. Okay? So, ako na lakangan, basta po din ato ang objectives. So, again, electric potential energy can be, can be related. Pwede na to siya i-relate sa concept of gravitational potential energy, or the energy stored with respect sa height sa atong object sa ground. Okay? Kaya naman siya kaning pull of gravity sa atong object regardless of na ba siya gipatungan or nag-free fall siya. Okay? So, if ang object na to, if a ball at rest situated on top of the table contains a larger amount of stored energy, or what we call the gravitational potential energy. Okay? So, kung taas ang height sa ato ang object, okay, going against siya ba, ang ato ang bola no kay kanam siya kasaka, going against siya sa pull sa gravity which is padung sa ubos. Okay? So, kung magkaanam kataas, meaning, ni go against mo siya sa force or sa kaning pull sa gravity, then magkaanam ang energy nga needed para i-pull siya padung sa ubos as well. Okay? So, magkaanam kataas as the height increases. Okay? Now, if the ball start falling to the ground from a specific height, let's say kaning sa ato ang example is table man siya babaw, then ang katong potential energy sa ato ang ball will transform into kinetic energy slowly. Dili siya automatic mahimo nga for example nagka-fall dito ang potential energy nga amount mahimong kinetic, dili. Gradually siya mo decrease ang potential energy, at the same time ang imong kinetic energy would also increase. Okay, at such point nga ang imong bola maabot sa ground. Okay? So naay specific nga position ba nga kanaganing naabtan ang imuhang bola. Okay? Which in this case, gravity man siya ang ground nato. Okay? So the same ang concept nga ma-apply po with regards to electric potential energy. So there is since ang ato ang particle, or later I will be explaining sad sa slide, and you already know man siguro po nga since ang atong charge will be moved by the force, no, electric force nga present, whether it's in an electric field baka ha, or between two charges or multiple charges, then there is movement nga ma-involve sa ato ang charge, either katong mas gamay baka ha, or ang mas dako baka ang move. But either ways naay movement yun nga mahitabo between the charges because of the electric force niya, either attractive or repulsive. Okay? Next, until it reaches the floor and goes back to being at rest where it possesses its minimum potential energy. Or technically, zero na siya in nag-abot niya sa ground. Okay? Or most of the time, zero siya. At least as it reaches the ground for gravitational potential energy. Okay? Now, electric charges in an electric field are comparable to the mass of objects in the gravitational field. Okay? So, ang charges, ma-relate mo siya sa mass sa objects na to sa ato ang gravitational field. Okay? Di ba, magbase man po ang mass sa usa ka object as it falls to or having a free fall, no, na ang kabugaton sa usa ka object is also a factor kung unsa ka paspasa or ang the energy di ay rather nga i-exert para sa ato ang object padung sa iyahang sa ground due to the gravity. Okay? So ang charges and mass is para sila comparable sila nga element but different siya nga concepts, no. Ang usa is for electricity, ang usa for gravity man siya. Okay? So, pwede nimo i-relate ang charges as the mass of a charge. Mahug siya murag mass sa ka-charge. Okay? The electric potential energy determines how much stored energy a charge has. Okay? So, ang singular charge siya, dili ba pasabot nga 1 coulomb sa katong charge. It means that tibuok nga charge niya, okay? Pila ang energy nga na-store ato nga particular nga charge. Pila naa sa sulod ato niya nga mao'y makapahimo niya og movement or maka-create niya og movement. Okay? Yung sa pila tong energy nga i-require para ma-move to nga object from one place to another. Okay? Sorry. Now, electric potential energy means or is defined as the energy, says energy man siya, potential energy good, needed to move a charge against an electric field. Okay? So, sa ato ang charges, di ba naman siya electric field? So, you can compare electric field as the gravitational field nato or kanang pull of gravity from above, basta kay kanang sa taas, padung sa ground niya or kanang i-pull ka padung sa ground pa. Okay? So, yung ana po ang electric charges, no? So, na may electric field. So, meaning, if na either push or pull or repulsion or attraction sa charges nato depende sa unsay iyahang affinity, either negative positive affinity or positive ang iyahang affinity. Okay? But technically, electric potential energy just means the energy needed or required to move a charge against, again the term is against an electric field. Okay, sa direction sa electric field nato. Okay? Now, potential energy can only be defined for conservative forces. Now, we already explained this sa other video. Conservative forces means ang direction is not of any significance or dili mo matter sa iyaha ang direction. In which case, ang force is dili mo matter ang iyahang direction. Okay? Explain po dito sa paragraph noon. Where the force required to move an object from one position to another is independent of the path taken. So, it doesn't really na siya kuan kanang na siya effect sa imuhang value, but technically the path taken by the object, kung for example na ba siya angle, this doesn't really matter no sa kaninga sa potential energy. Di siya mo matter. Okay? Ang iyan lang is ang displacement atong duha ka, ang displacement sa ato ang charge from one point to another na. Ayang concern na is ang distance nga na-cover or na-movean, nalihukan sa ato ang charge from one point to another. Okay? So, electrostatic force, which is the force required in the interaction of charges, is an example of a conservative force. Okay? So, ang electrostatic force does not really concern about the path taken of the charge sa kaning attraction ba ka or repulsion sa duha ka charges or iyang movement against an electric field. Okay? Or within an electric field, either against or the same sa direction sa electric field. Now, electric potential or the amount of work required to bring the unit positive charge from infinity to a certain point, an electric potential energy or the amount of energy required to move a charge against the electric field are two and separate terminologies. Now, already explained this sa first video, no? When you say electric potential, it means the amount of energy per 1 coulomb sa ato ang charge. Per 1 coulomb siya sa ato ang charge. Okay? So, you will be computing or you will be comparing the amount of energy that is exerted with 1 coulomb of the charge. Sa 1 coulomb sa imuhang charge. Okay? So, imo siyang i-compute. Whereas, ang electric potential energy is katong energy yun nga na-exert from one point to another sa atong ang charge. Or you can say, if it moves against the electric field, a particular electric field. Okay? So, that is electric potential energy. So, managlahi siya. Okay? Si electric potential is joules per coulomb, ang iyahang SI unit. Ato ang electric potential energy will be later joules na lang siya. Okay? Joules na siya. So, dili siya mo concern about pila ang energy per 1 coulomb sa ato ang charge, dili. Ang total siya or ang amount of the value of the energy present sa usa ka particular charge regardless of its not really regardless. Not concerning with the energy stored per coulomb niya. Okay? Sa electric potential energy na siya. Now, electric force is required to move an electric charge that contains potential energy, either towards an opposite charge or against a like charge. So, if you remember pa sa ato ang mga lessons previously sa kaning I think unit 1 to siya about electrostatic force. Di ba naaman to siya law of na siya attraction and repulsion depende sa charges nga naa sa usa ka system. For example, if naa kay positive and positive nga charge, then they will repel each other because they are like charges. As well as kung negative and negative charges ang present sa system, then they will repel each other as well. But if managlahi ang ilang charges like positive and negative, then they will have an attractive force. So the electric force gives you the magnitude or the value of that attractive or repulsive force between the two charges. Siya mo hatag og amount. Pila man ang value ka sa attraction or sa repulsion sa duha ka charges sa ato ang system. Okay? It also tells you you can actually compare no the what do you call this one? Ayun, nasulti na ako. You can also tell if kuan ba siya getting closer to each other ba siya or are they going farther away from each other. Yan na. Using the concept of electric force. I think I'm talking really quick. So akong hinahinayan gamay. Okay? So since we're trying to create the general equation of the potential energy, we will have a scenario no. For example, and it also the electric force also talks about movement man of charges. So there will be a point A and there will be a point B where the 2 points are the location of the charge sa pag-move sa katong charge. Okay, so initial nga point sa ato ang charge and then the final position sa ato ang charge. Okay, if you relate it to physics 1. So consider a charge particle moving from point A to B. So ang work na done or ang kaning amount of energy nga na-exert ato sa movement niya, which is in this case is in terms of internal energy U, again ang U is the symbol for potential energy or energy itself. Okay, can be calculated as the work done from point A to point B, kanang naa sa left mo sa ato ang presentation, is equal to, since we're comparing the energy nga na-exert ang energy nato sa point A and then ang nahimong energy niya sa point B, then all we have to do is just subtract both of the energies from point A to point B. Because after nimo i-minus ang duha, you would know kung pila ang energy nga na-exert, ang na-expend or ang na-use ng energy para ma-move to nga part from charge from one place to another. For example, ang imuhang energy sa point A is let's say 20, unya ang imuhang energy sa point B na naabot na ang charge sa point B is nahimo na lang 10. Okay, so you would know nga 10 energies or the magnitude of 10 is exerted no the energy amounting to 10 ra siya is the amount of potential energy that is exerted to move the object from one place to another or from point A to point B. Okay, now the later part sa atong formula is actually just a kaning application of math dili. So if you remember sa ato ang mga change or mga delta nato nga notation sa math, when you have 2 points, ang maguna sa ato ang computation will be the final point and then i-minus nimo siya sa initial point. So mo ning nahitabo dinhi. So ang gibuhat niya sa UA minus UB, since ang UA is ang 0.1 man and ang UB is ang 0.2, then para ma-interchange niya, mahimo siyang UB minus UA, iyang extract ang negative 1, nag-extract siya negative 1 or i-divide yung negative 1, both ang UA ang UB. Okay? And i-multiply niya ang tibuok equation or ang tibuok the tibuok expression to negative or negative 1. Pwede sa ni mo ibuta negative 1. Okay? Kaya sa imo na magyapon na siya. So naimo na siyang UB minus UA. And actually explain ko din ako sa previous video. So I encourage you to watch that video as well. Then equals to the negative delta U or the change in the potential energy. Okay? So nga na siya ang gibuhat kung naunsa pag-compute ang change in potential energy or the potential energy itself. Okay? What will happen if the result of the work done is positive? So unsa man kay scenario ana nga mahimong positive ang work? It means that the potential energy nimo sa imuhang point A or ang initial point nimo sa sa imuhang charge, pag-abot niya sa point B is mas nigamay ang iyang value. Kumbaga si point A mas dako og potential energy kontra sa potential energy ni point B. Okay? Because if you subtract a larger number with a smaller number or value, then the answer would still be positive. Okay? So, mas dako ang point A kontra sa point B. Okay? So, ang result actually niya, bisa gamiton pa ninyo ang nasa right side rather, nga continuation sa ato ang solving or kaning formula rather, would still give you a positive answer. Okay? Now, if negative po ang result sa work nimo, unsa man kahay value or magnitude sa ato ang potential energy sa point A and sa point B. Now, the only time nga mahimong negative ang answer nimo when subtracting UA minus UB is that if ang UA nimo is much smaller of value compared sa value sa imuhang UB or potential energy B. Okay? Because for example, if your point A has a potential energy of 15 and your point B has a potential energy of 20, then 15 minus 20 is negative 5. Therefore, the answer is negative. So, what that calculation tells you is that mas dako manong value si B, therefore, the result of the subtraction between the 2 points will become negative. Okay? So, there is a decrease or the value of the work done is negative in this case. Okay? Now, if you tell me, what if sir, pareha sila og value from point A to point B. Now remember, there is a movement involved no with the charge. So meaning nakalihok yun ang atong charge from its initial position to its final position. Now what I told you sa first part ani nga video or even sa second atong first nga video pag yun na akong gisend ninyo is that when there is movement, there is work or energy expend. Spend. Pwede po spend. Okay? Nagasto or na-use yun nga energy ang ato ang charge from moving from one place to another. So therefore, dili posible or maybe minuscule ra nga value siguro if tamang gani ang possibility nga ang result sa ato ang pag-minus sa UA sa UB is mahimong 0 or wala jud siya work nga nahimo. Okay? So naagid siya naagid mahitabo nga change in energy when there is movement of the charge. Okay? Now, if you connect this with the concept nga kung giingon ganina sa initial part sa ato ang presentation katong about sa potential energy nga mo transform into kinetic energy, you can actually change this formula into relative sa iyahang potential energy kinetic energy nga concept. Okay? So if you remember, ang potential energy will just be equal to the kinetic energy. So mukuan na siya, mo tugbang ng kinetic energy if ma-expend na ang or mo-move na rather ang imuhang potential energy or ma-use siya to move ang potential energy. Sakto ba? Mapataka na kung yun. Naay mahimong kinetic energy ang potential energy once ma-move na rather ang ato ang charge. Okay? So you can rewrite this as kana naa sa babaw, Ka minus Kb is equal to Ua minus Ub. Okay? So kung imo siyang i-rearrange, you do the math here, do it on your own, then you can come up with the law of conservation of mechanical energy wherein ang energy nimo o potential energy o kinetic energy nimo sa point A will be the same as well sa kinetic energy and potential energy sa imong point B. Okay? Sige. So here are some of the kaning notations that you have to familiarize with regards to the concept of potential energy. So we have work done, WAV, then ang iyang unit is in joule. And same po na siya sa electric potential energy. So again, ang work, since we are looking at it in terms of internal energy, so it will also have the same unit or SI unit sa atuhang work, electric potential energy. Okay? So mo ng electric potential energy sa ubos, which is UE, will also be equal to joule, or ang iyang SI unit rather is joule, or you can write it as Newton meter. Newton meter. Newton is force and meter is meter. Okay? Dayon, for the force, we have F ang iyang symbol and its SI unit is that's Newton. Okay? Dayon, we also have the enclosed electric charge, no, including its electric field. We have QO, Q null times E, ang iyang symbol, and it's in coulomb. Okay? Sorry. It's in coulomb ang ato ang unit. And then, ang atong R, ang gibutan diri is radius, but sometimes it also means displacement no, of the charge. So, yung movement from one place to another, so sa nakalaya sila. Or you can also refer this to radius, especially if kanang there are two charges involved and then remove rank of a charge. So you can sort of connect it with radius as well, no? Kaya radial man ang movement sa ato ang charges. So kung if ibutang nimo usa ka test charge somewhere sa usa ka source charge na kung charge, then ang iyang movement is just a straight line away from, depende away or padung, depende sa unsa nga source charge siya. Okay? So away or padung sa ato ang source charge. Okay? So you can say nga ang radius can also be expressed can also mean rather nga displacement or distance. Okay, and that's R ang symbol, and the unit is meter. Again, take note of the units, no? Because sometimes sa problems, the units will give you the idea kung unsa na siya nga particular information ang gihatag. Okay? So, give you unsa siya nga unsa imong paggamitan niya when solving it. Okay? And then the Coulomb constant, so we've been using this for a few units already. I believe we used it in the unit 1 and unit 2. So in unit 3, we're still going to use it. That's 8.988 or 9.0, but I encourage you to use the kanang decimal nga katong with decimal di nga kanang value kay when it comes to computation, no, mo matter kung unsa ang amount sa decimals ang imong gigamit sa pag-solve. Okay, so that is 9.0 times 10 to the 9 or 8.988 times 10 to the 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. Okay, so that's Newton meter square per Coulomb square. Or square meter per square Coulomb. Pwede ito. Depende niya. Okay? Now, in calculating for electric potential energy, especially in a uniform electric field, it's also important for us to remember kung unsa to ang properties, no, or katong unsa ang pag-drawing sa electric field lines or pag-imagine sa electric field lines sa atong different charges. So, di ba, kung positive siya, the electric field lines, ang charge nato rather, is a positive charge, then the electric field lines will be pointing away from that charge. So, padung sa gawas ang atong arrows sa charge nato. Okay? But if negative siya, it's the other way around. The electric field lines will be pointing towards or pointing inwards or padung sa ato ang negative charge. So you have to remember that as well in calculating for the potential energy, electric potential energy rather. So in a uniform electric field, the electric field lines are equally distributed parallel to each other and the strength of the field does not change. So I believe I used a diagram ani sa previous video where I draw two line charges. The upper line is a positively charged line charge, and the bottom line is a negatively charged line charge. Okay, so if you're going to draw the electric field, the line will be from the positive line charge to padung siya sa negative line charge. Okay, and it's parallel, it's equally distributed because of the cylindrical symmetry nga property, wherein ma-offset ang movement sa iyahang, especially sa katong drawing nga padung sa up and down, ma-offset ang movement sa left to right because ang line charge is full of positive charges, especially kanang line charge na puro positive, and ang sa ubos nga puro na po negative. Okay, so ma-offset ang movement sa left to right. Okay, kaya naaman siya kailog na sa left to right na may negatives or either positive sa iyahang kilid. So ang electric field lines can only go sa direction nga wala siya kabangi, wala siya kakontra. Okay, so going down ra iyang sa katong example nato, going down ra gyud ang iyang direction nga pwede agian from positive to negative. Okay, so ingana pud ang dini ang gi-state sa ato ang paragraph sa first bullet. Okay, now to compute for the potential energy sa usa ka uniform electric field, if na kay charge nga mo pass through ato niya, then the work done is just equal to, from point A to point B is equal to the force times the displacement, or the charge times the electric field times the displacement. Okay? Where the work AB stands for the work done, or the energy expended to move the charge from one place to another. F stands for the force. Okay? Ang force, ang amount of force present ato, and the displacement sa ato ang charge from point A to point B. Kung usay distansya na nilang duha ang point A to point B. Or you can use QO, or ang test charge na to, kung pila ang charge ato niya, times the electric field times the displacement sa ato ang charge. So kung pila ato ang value or ang distance sa duha ka point. Okay? So you can make use of these formulas when you are solving for the electric potential energy of a charge in a uniform electric field. Okay? Now take note ha, katong against and katong mo follow ra pud sa electric field ang ato ang o follow na sa electric field ang ato ang charge. Wala siya. Naawa to kadali. So, mo ni direta mo tabi ato. So, consider a point charge QO or Q null moving in a uniform electric field. So, tanawan yung diagram. So, we have this charge from point A to point B ang displacement. Okay? And the kaning puwa is just telling you that the charge is going down. Okay? Padung sa ubos ang ato ang charge. Okay? And then, if you notice, na siya yung mga lines, no, mga broken lines. We even have a dotted line pointing to a positive kuno nga movement. So, it's actually kung ano, the erratic path of our charge. Pwede siya himo og different niya nga movement. Okay? Ang ato ang charge. But, ang ato ng concern is kung asa ang iyahang final destination. Kung kuan pa ni, kung salida pa ni. Kung asa ang final destination sa imuhang charge, okay, which is kanang point B. Okay? Let's proceed. So the potential energy for the electric force can be calculated as the potential energy is equal to QO times E times D. Or if you remember sa ato ang formula dinhi, and if you also remember kaning WAB can be interpreted as the potential energy, or ang iyang sometimes nga igamit for potential energy is UE, na siya subscript nga E. And if you notice sa final part sa tong formula, it's using QOED. Okay? And that is what is being used here as well. Okay? Since we're dealing with an electric field. And maybe in this case, sa kaning scenario, ang gihatag lang is ang charge sa ato ang particle, a particle ni siya, and also the magnitude of the electric field. The electric field will not change na even sa iyahang distance. So given na siya. Okay? Now the work done by the electric force can be expressed as well. Pwede mo siya i-compute as WAB, same magyapon na sa UE ha. Nag-change lang siya para malibog mo. Anyways, WAB is equal to QOE. So ang charge times the electric field times YA minus YB. Now, kung sa'yo pasabot sa YA minus YB, it's just computing for the displacement. Remember, ang final part sa itong formula is B, which is the displacement. Okay? So, para makuha niyo mong displacement, if you're only given with the points sa imuhang sa path na take na sa ato ang charge, then all you have to do is just subtract both of the points, and the displacement will be computed after atong subtraction. Okay? So, ang result ato niya, mahimo siyang displacement sa ato ang particle or charge. Okay? So, same lagyan po na siya o gi-apply din ni. Okay? Sige. Now, there are two significant rules that can be observed from this. Natay duha ka book, pwede mo observe ani niya. Okay? And if you do calculations ani, you will also notice this. But for this one, just take note of this rules na ato ang i-diskutan karon. Okay? So number 1, ang potential energy increases, so motubo ang value sa ato ang potential energy if ang imuhang charge moves in the direction opposite of the electric force. Okay? Opposite sa ato ang electric force. Now, Remember the analogy that I used sa first part sa ato ang video, wherein ako siyang giingon no nga, for example, mag-increase ang height sa ato ang bola, di ba? If atong iisa ang ato ang ball, or atong i-higher pa ang position sa ato ang ball, meaning ang iyang direction nga going up, kay nagkaana magkataas ang position, okay, nagkaso padong sa babaw ang direction sa atong bola. Ang atong direction nga pataas is actually ni-counter siya sa direction sa atong gravity, which is nag-pull siya padong sa ubos. Okay? So, di ba ang gingon nako, ang potential energy sa magkataas ang ato ang bola, magkaanam pud siya og ka dako gravitational potential energy to siya. And sa akong pag-iingon, pwede nato i-relate na nga concept sa electric potential energy. So, take note ha, nagkataas is against sa nagkaubos nga gravity. Okay? So, same po din if magkataas ang magkataas ang atong potential energy, if ang charge nato, okay, is molihok siya, move siya against sa ato ang electric field lines or electric force nato. Okay? Electric field lines in this case, kay uniform electric field man siya. Okay? So if moves, for example, atong electric field is going down, and ang atong charge is going up, so they go against siya sa ato ang charge, then you'd expect that the potential energy is increasing or it is increasing. Okay? So greater in value. Okay? So again ha, if go against ang ato ang charge, then the value of our potential energy will also increase. Okay, and we will also connect this one with electric potential no sa ato ang lesson 2 that for this video kanilang sa lesson 1 akong tagian. Okay, now it's for the negative or kanang negative. If mo flow siya with the electric field ang ato ang charge, ang movement sa ato ang electric charge or atong charge rather will be of the same direction as the electric field or electric force, then ang atong potential energy will also decrease. Okay? So magkaana po siya kaubos. Ano siya? Kabaligtaran di ay siya. Sana na reverse di ay ang pasabot. Reverse siya sa ato ang number 1 nga rule, which is katong kung mo against siya magkaanam kadako. So kung dili siya mo against, so magkaanam pud og magkaanam kagamay or magka-decrease ang iyang value. Okay? And you will also be encountering this on lesson 2 and lesson 3. No? So, i-familiarize lang imo kagalingon aning rules. Okay? Now, that is for uniform electric field, no? That is for the uniform electric field. But there are instances as well. Where two charges are present, no? And since there are two charges, meaning one charge will also exude or kaning wrap itself with electric field, no? Siya yung nag-create sa iyang kagalingon electric field and will interact with another charge kung duha sila ka-charge sa system. And since either na siya repulsive and na siya attractive, depende sa unsay affinity sa ato ang charge or source charge in most cases, then naay movement sa ato ang test charge or the other charge. Okay? Now, in some cases, the potential energy U becomes a shared property of two charges. Okay, so na sila interaction. Now, if you notice sa atong diagram, the movement of the charge will actually be radial in nature. Okay, radial siya. Okay, and by the way, no, wala ko ma-mention, ang person behind the term potential energy is William Rankine or Rankine. Pwede sa yung pagbasa. Naanit po siya sa inyong study guide, so you can look it up. Okay? So, again, ang movement sa ito ang charge against another charge will be radial. Kumbaga, mura siya o straight line ng siya na particular angle. But again, since we're talking about electric force or even potential energy, it's connected with conservative forces. So, wala siya paki sa path nga gitake or independence siya sa path na gitake sa ato ang charge. So, kumbaga, in a way, may mo siyang scalar quantity. Later, kuwan po na siya, ma-reveal po na scalar yun yung electric force. Okay? So mo to siya. Radial siya, so straight line rang panuhon sa ato ang charge. Okay? Away, either away kung puro sila positive or kung different sila o kaning signs, then there will be an attractive force in between them. Okay? Naandili ang radial nga term ha. Test ganing naa sa diagram ba. Test charge QO moves from A to B along a radial line from Q. Okay? So straight ka nga line away. In this case, away ni siya kay puro sila positive. Remember, test charge is assumed as positive. Okay? Now, to compute, the electric potential energy can be solved as, since ang kaganina is only electric field, no? So, we're only given with QOED. Natay electric field nga E, natay charge usa, kay namin ni agi nga charge, and natay displacement, kay ni-move man ang charge from one place to another. In this case, we have two charges. Okay? So, you would expect that you would see two Q's as well, Q and QO. Okay? Or depende sa problem, you may rename it as QE baka or QP kung electron proton, or A baka QA baka or QB kung different lang din sila nga particle. Wala mo mention kung proton ba sila or electron. Okay, depende ninyo. Depende sa problem. Okay? So to solve, we have UE is equal to 1 over 4 times pi times epsilon naught, or permittivity of free space. I forgot the value ani, basta kay 8 point something yapon siya, then negative something po. Okay? But remember that 1 over 4 pi E0 is just equal to K, or the Coulomb constant. So you can rewrite that 1 4 something to K ra pod, ha, para dili mo malibog. But if you want to give yourself a hard time, or maybe challenge yourself to more things to memorize, or to familiarize rather, then you can use the longer one. But I encourage you to use the K anyways, kay kuan naman masayon man siya. Don't make yourself kuan kanang do things that are very kuan tedious. Okay? So so payana will be Q times QO over R, or meaning R ani in this case is the distance between the two charges. RC is distance or displacement. Okay? And then ang Q's ana niya will be the katong coulombs ang SI unit. It could be micro, it could be pico, it could be mega, it could be milli, whatever. So, since we're talking about computations, you have to convert our charges, or even ganang ato ang displacement nga dili siya in meters, nga mahimo siyang in meters, okay, or mahimo siyang in coulombs na lang yun. Wala tong mga micro, mga sumpay-sumpay nga prefix. Okay? Sige. I think that is kuan kaning all for the discussion part. So I'll read this as well. Keep in mind that the potential energy U increases if the charge mo ni katong ko kanina. Okay? Ang mo increase ang ato ang potential energy if ang ato ang charge will move opposite sa direction sa ato ang electric force or electric field. Okay? So kung against siya mo kontra gyud siya sa movement sa ato ang electric field, then it will have a positive increasing potential in electric potential energy. And if opposite mo flow siya with the electric field, so same siya direction sa electric field, then electric field has up to usa ka charge ba if rate kuan siya katong two charges present sa system. Okay? So if the same siya movement, okay, mo kuan siya, mo go away siya, whatever, then ang imuhang potential energy will also decrease siya. Okay, so let's have this computation. Usa lang kabuok ha atong dalion. So let's start with this one. So 1 electron and 1 proton of a hydrogen atom are at a distance of 4.1 times 10 to the negative 11 meters apart. Determine the potential energy of the electron in the proton's field. Okay, I will open my scientific calculator here. Okay? So first let's determine unsay pangita sa problem. So what is being asked in the problem? What is being asked is actually just the potential energy or electric potential energy. In this case it's talking about electrons and mga electricity related nga kaning concepts. Okay? So we're dealing with UE. Again, U stands for energy and potential energy nalit siya, UE. Okay, this is what is being asked. Letter B is unsay gi pangita or unsay gi provide sa tong problem. So we're given with one electron kuno and one proton. Okay, so both particles have their own corresponding charges. Now, if you remember from the first video or even ganito sa lesson 1 and lesson 2 and lesson 3, I mentioned nga the value for either electron and proton is 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19. And this is in coulombs. Okay? Ang managlahi lang sa ato ang electron and proton is the sign, because protons by convention will have the positive nga affinity and ang atong electron will have the negative infinity. So therefore, ang ato ang Q for electron is negative 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 coulombs, and our QP or our charge for proton is 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 coulombs. Both this is for positive, okay, proton man siya. Okay? And also we have our R. Now take note, ang distance kuno sa duha ka particle is 4.1 times 10 to the negative 11 meters. So that is 4.1 times 10 to the negative 11 meters. Now take note, ang ato ang mga information are using their corresponding SI unit lang, no? Walay sumpay nga prefix. Okay? So there's no need for us to convert them nga mahimo na lang dito silang coulombs and meters because they're already coulombs and meters na. Okay? So let's proceed with letter C. Unsay working equation sa atong problem. Now, we're being asked for potential energy, no? UE. And ang pag-provide sa ato is duha ka charges and usa ka radius. So, there are two charges na involved ani nga problem. Two charges. Okay? And ang formula atong two charges is K, katong, di ba, 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught man to, no? But you can equate that as K, or 8.988 times 10 to the negative, to the positive 9 rather, to the positive 9. Okay? You can you can equate that to this one, and that is in, I believe that's Newton meter square per coulomb square. Okay? And it's in the table man sa dinoon a few slides before this one. Okay? So, mo nang value sa tuang K, you can rewrite our atong 1/4 something ana na value. Okay? And then we have Q times QO over R. Okay? Now, Q nga katong walay sumpay or subscript can be any of the charges na present sa atong problem. It could be the electron, depende ninyo. It can also be the proton. And then, kung nagamit na ninyo ang usa, then ang QO will be the other one nga wala magamit. Okay? So, let's proceed with D. So, D will be, ako lang gawin kapiyo ng UA, that will become 8.988 times 10 to the negative, to the positive 9 times ato ang Q, which is, since the same naman sila of value, 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19, I can write them as 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 square. Okay? But, since negative man ang ato ang electron, and if you multiply positive and negative, it will become negative man, then I will put negative automatic din sa tumbangan. Kaya mo man yung resulta. Okay? Then, divided by our displacement or distance, which is 4.1 times 10 to the negative 11. Then, after you compute that, ito, i-try compute na ako din eh. 8.988 times 10 to the positive 9, and then times negative 10 na. Apat ko. Tapos negative 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 raised to square divided by 4.9 times 1 to the negative 11. Okay? So, So I believe the answer should be around negative 5.612. That is times 10 to the negative 18. Since we're talking about energy, so this is in joules or Newton meter. And that is your final answer. Okay? So, just familiarize no kung unsay or just be ka ng aware kung unsay information na ginatag sa imong problem. For this problem siguro for even sa inyong study guide, there always be problems na dili mo involve with more formulas no nga imong i-incorporate to each other like higher algebra siya. So dire siya mag-need pa ana, wala pa. So ang kanilang is just be aware of the information provided in the problem and then connect it with either the two formulas to nga atong na-mention na so far ani ato ang video. We have katong sa uniform electric field which is UE is equal to QO E times D or FD pwede to with force ang ihatag. And if two charges siya, mao ni atong gigamit sa atong problem karon which is U is equal to K times Q times Q all divided by R. Okay? So atong i-check if sakto akong answer. It could be a different gamay in the decimal, but I believe more or less the same sila og answer. So 5.6 times 5.612 times 10 to the negative 18. So i-check. Okay, sakto na siya. So that's negative 5.61 times 10 to the negative 18 Newton meter or joules. Now, kung na siya negative ganing answer, it means that the direction or not really the type of force that is present between the two charges, and you can even tell sa atong sa ato ang problem palang daan nga there will be an attractive force. So if the value of your answer is in negative, then the force present between the two is attractive. If positive siya, then it might be repulsive. Okay? Sige. If you want, we can try this one, but I guess the video is already too long now, so maybe I'll cut the video up to here. So you can try calculating for, or solving rather, for this problem. Kay naman po siya sa inyo hang naan siya sa katong assignment nga akong gi-send nga naka-attach ganing study guide. So if you look into the slides there, then the problems are there. So you can check it out, try to solve. For this one, since it has it has the prefixes. We have the micro, which is times 10 to the negative 6. And then for the joules here, since it's just joules, then there's nothing for us to do with that. And I believe ang provide sa imong problem is you're provided with, it's actually telling you what type of formula you're going to use. There are 2-point charges now, so meaning 2 charges nga concept ang gamiton nimo ani. So katong atong formula gigamit sa previous nga problem. And then you're provided with your displacements or the distance between the two charges. You're also given with the charge of our first point charge. The second is missing, so that is what what the problem is asking you to solve for. And you're also given with the value of your energy. Okay, so kumbaga kung mao niya tong formula, that's U, sorry. Okay, Q, let's say C ni siya, then Q, D ni siya over R. Then you're provided with, let's use yellow, naakaani, 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 naakaani. So you have to manipulate this nga ang QD ang imuhang naa sa left side baka or right side, depende mo basta ka isolated siya. So if you do simple math here, cross multiplication, if you like, then you have UE times R divided by K QC is equal to QD. Okay, and this is the formula you're going to use to compute for this problem. Okay, so that is it for me in this video. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you were able to understand it. Kaya naputol mo lang itong audio sa first video. So at least na-continue na to until this part of the discussion. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I will try to entertain your question as soon as I'm able, especially karon nga busy-busy na gamay, kapit na ang human sa klase. But anyways, um, hopefully you learned something out of the video, and I will see you on the next vid. Goodbye.